Hey guys, what's up? So I had an epiphany. I really wanted to talk about it. I wanted to get on my high horse for a minute because I had a really good idea. But let me get my camera all fixed up. Hold on. I got my mic here today. Let's see. Actually, that works. That's perfect. You guys can hear me? I don't like the way that looks. So I haven't found a good editing software for my videos yet. So they're still just kind of being uploaded automatically like this, which is bad quality, but who cares really? It's all about the topic. So what I have to say basically is, about a year ago, I started searching for, I started searching for friendship. I was really lonely. I was always very independent growing up, so I never really had many friends growing up. I was the type of person that would always run around by myself and never got along with anyone, really. So, as I got older, I realized that people are not who they say they are, and I started seeing past the bullshit. And as the years go by, I have come to realize that there's a lot of things about people that I just don't have a lot of patience for. I'm sorry, but that's kind of the honest truth. I don't have a lot of patience for a lot of things that people are nowadays. But that's not so much of an issue now. Last year, about this time, it was really overwhelming. Actually, about a year and a half ago, it was really overwhelming and I couldn't really get over it. I was just thinking about it. It was constantly on my mind. I'm just like, damn, like these people, they're so stupid. I can't handle this. Like, what? Oh my God. So that is a bad thought pattern to have. Do not be like that. How I got out of that, basically, was simply not focusing on other people and just focusing on myself. Finding what it was that made me happy. That was not an external thing. You know what I mean? That's when all the good things started happening. I started focusing on my mental health and my sobriety and everything else that came along with it. Because once I got myself together is when I actually figured out, everyone else is not so bad. Maybe it's just me. Because in reality, it is just your perception of them. So in the long run, it wasn't just me. It was my perception of them. So even if they were bad, so to say, my perception plus them being the way they were made it twice as bad. So with that being said, I find that being yourself and finding self-love is the most important thing in life. Right now anyways, for me, I feel so independent, like it's amazing. I could just be by myself and I'm just totally okay with it. And the reason is because I found security in myself. I found confidence in who I am, and I don't have to find myself in someone else. I don't have to, have a group of friends to identify who I am, because I know who I am. That was actually a really big one, because there was a lot of times I would just identify with who I was around. And I think I mentioned it in a previous video about being a chameleon. That's not me anymore. Like, as the days go by, as the minutes go by, I find myself changing constantly. It's crazy. But with that being said, let me rewind a little bit. Since going through all of this self-help stuff, going through all of my little mental health things, trying to figure myself out, since I've decided to build myself up, I have been happier than I've ever been in my life. And do you want to know why? Because I have self-confidence. And being confident is an amazing thing. Once becoming confident, I have found that there are people in your life that do not belong in your life. And once they leave your life, it is okay. And then once becoming confident, I've also found that people who enter your life for a reason. And to just treat things as they are. Because I've had people come and go in my life, and if I wasn't insecure, or if I was insecure in myself, I'd be really like strung out about that. I'd be like, oh my God, like people are just coming and going, nobody loves me, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, people come and go for a reason. And I keep saying that, I have security in myself and confidence, security in the fact to know that that's why they come and go for a reason. So learn from them. If people come in your life and then they leave, take what you need from them, and then if they're not meant to stay, they're not meant to stay. Don't force it. But I've, personally speaking, this video is running really long. I'm just kind of like ranting. I'm like on my high horse right now. Let me get the lens. Oh, is it like that the whole time? It should be good. Anyways, personally speaking, since becoming more self-aware and, you know, gentle on myself and not so harsh, and I'm not so beating myself up, people have flocked into my life that belong in my life. I'd say they belong in my life. People who deserve to be in my life have come into my life. And it's amazing because it's like, if I'd been so like searching for people, so desperate for friends, these people would have come in and it would just been like, I don't want to be your friend, whatever, that's weird. But now it's like, I have friends. It's weird. It's weird to say because I've never actually had friends, but I do. I'm a lovable person, believe it or not. I just have patience issues. Anyways, the thing is, the point of this video, be yourself. Don't change who you are for anyone. If people come into your life, it's because they're attracted to who you are at the time. They're attracted to what you are. If you change that, they're going to get bored, whatever, they're going to get tired of you and they're going to run away. Honestly speaking. I mean, if someone's attracted to you because you're independent and then they start hanging out with you, then you become like very dependent on them. I mean, you're not dependent. I mean, you're not independent anymore. You're not the reason they came along in the first place. So that's pretty much common sense. I'm going to get off my high horse now. I just had a really good idea and I'm just like, man, I am like rolling. So don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys, because these videos are pretty great. I feel like I'm doing some pretty good things here. So like and subscribe. I already said that. I'm doubling it now. I'm just going to go. Deuce.